So these are the strategies which you ideally need to use in terms of updating your task. Now let's move on to the next strategy of updating your assignments. We all know assignment is all about who is doing which activity, and this will allow you control over how many hours is spent by the individual resource on the days of the week. So for which you just need to change your view to the resource usage. So let me first change my view to resource usage. So by default, you can see the resource usage list. In the level 1, you will be able to see the list of resources. And in level 2, you will have the list of activities assigned to that particular resource. So let me first hide all the assignments. So I'll go to the format ribbon and I will say, I'll go to the view ribbon and I will say I will hide all the subtasks. So now you are able to see just the resource names here. Some of you might wonder why some of these resources are in red color, because they are over allocated and it is an unoptimized schedule. So let's talk about this activity which we are focusing now, which is you are determining the project scope, we are trying to secure the sponsorship and reviewing the functional specifications. So if you want to record your actuals at an assignment level, I recommend that you just need to change the table to the work table. So just go to the view and just change the table to what we call as work. Remember, the work table will give you more information about the activities that are assigned to the resources. For example, if you look at the determined project scope, which has been assigned to the team called management, this activity is 100% complete. And you can see that this activity total effort you have spent is 4 hours. And what has been approved by the customer is also 4 hours. So the variance is automatically 0. So if you want to record it at an assignment level, you can go here and say, naturally you would not have spent 4 hours. Let's say you have spent 8 hours of time. So you can go ahead and revise it here also. Let's take another activity. For example, let's talk about the obtain approvals to proceed. This activity, if you look at it, I have not recorded the actuals. So for example, I say that this activity took 8 hours to complete, which means the remaining hours is 0. Okay? And this activity is assumed to be completed because I took more than what I originally estimated. And let's say for this activity, I want to record a remaining effort for it. So you have taken 8 hours and you need another 2 more hours to complete it. So the total effort required for completing this task is 10 hours. So since 8 hours of work is completed in 10 hours, the work complete is 80%. So now let me scroll to that particular task. So you can see that the work has been divided across 2 days. On the first day it is 4 hours, on the second day it is 6 hours. So though it is not very clear what work is, we are going to add a few more rows on the assignments. So let me go to the format ribbon and I'm just going to check the actual work. When I check the actual work, you are able to see for this specific activity, I have recorded my actual work here as 4 hours and 4 hours, which is here. And you also have a remaining. Maybe let me scroll to the other side. Okay. Yeah, I think it's right. So since out of 6 hours of work that has been planned, only 4 hours is completed on Tuesday. Okay. So you can also go at the day level and say, maybe I want to say that on Tuesday, he has taken only 4 hours of work. But the remaining 2 hours of work that is scheduled on Tuesday is moved to Wednesday here. Which means that remaining effort is still not altered, but you can see the start date and the finish date of that particular activity would have been affected. So the option what we have seen is you just need to change the view to the resource usage and change your tables to the work table. The next step is, as I have already mentioned, you need to have your task type to fixed units so that whether you are doing an effort-based update or a duration-based update, it does not have any conflict. then make sure you are adding your work and your actual work so that those are displayed as two different rows on your screen. So the actual work represents the total effort you have spent on that day, whereas work generally represents the actual work plus the remaining work on that particular day. Fine. So let's look at some questions what participants have.